Welcome back to Sekiro. Last time we saw the last of the endings, but we're not done with the game. It's time to jump into New Game Plus. To do that, if you didn't immediately say, yes, start playthrough number 2, you can do that at the Dilapidated Temple statue. I cut up the intro. It replays the intro.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it just plops you right in.
You do keep everything you had at the end of the game, including your maximum health, all your abilities, what have you. And you know what? I don't feel like sneaking around. The fuck are they gonna do?
Wolf, you're supposed to be a shinobi.
Are the enemies more powerful?
Yeah, they're a little stronger. But not if they can't hit you.
Just skipping around like a little schoolgirl.
We can't defeat his hopscotch maneuver.
I'm an excellent cameraman.
You are. I can see every bit of that tapestry.
Please, my lord, I'm into it.
I like to get stabbed even stabbier.
So like I mentioned, when you give Kuro the charm, now when you block attacks but you don't deflect, you take chip damage.
Ugh. You really have chosen the path of further hardships.
So is that guy.
Oh, but that's good.
But you're also a monster, is the thing.
Come on, let's show it off. Give me a good swing.
That's a lot of chip damage. At least it feels like a lot.
But you get it back by killing?
That's one of the abilities that I have.
Oh.
If it was the start of the game and you didn't have that, yeah, that would be quite difficult. Come on. I'm considering this video to be like making up for me being shit at the game at the start of the LP. Keep in mind, I'm still not great. But maybe I'll die a little bit less.
Just replace the first few parts of the LP with this footage.
I think I was trying to deflect. I don't know why it wasn't working.
Our first of 483 mini-bosses.
I mean, I'm not going after all of them.
Yeah.
I have all the prayer beads. They're not going to give me anything new.
I was just reminiscing.
Remember the time Wolf killed that guy?
Yeah.
Whichever one you're referring to, yeah.
I thought the branch was the thing that broke and he was just gonna fall.
Ah, wait, damn it.
Oh. Sorry, Wolf. Even in New Game Plus, you can't fly.
There is the faster way around to get to the exit.
Maybe if I use my sword and sheath as wings.
That's a really stupid visual.
Okay, retrying the first Genichiro fight. Keep in mind, because it's New Game Plus, I do actually have the Makiri counter. That said, if you die, you're not able to resurrect, so you do still fail. I know your tricks now. It's interesting. This is where you fight him at the end of the game too, and yet it looks so different.
It kind of does, yeah. I don't know what it is either. Maybe it doesn't have like the embers flying around like in the final boss fight.
Maybe, yeah.
Still giving you kind of a hard time, yeah.
Well, he's a little slower. And he doesn't have all the attacks that he does later. Damn it. I do have my healing gourd, too.
Ooh.
Oh, no, that's a grab.
Oh my god. That'll cause a puking or two.
Yeah, I gotta get a half health. I can do what I want now. Why am I losing the lock-on? Okay, but I still got a second round.
Yeah.
It is nice to see the one, though, this early. I will not be defeated by New Game Plus.
Ah, damn it, that was a sweep.
Not liking the camera angles when he does that. Later.
This took a while. Ha, I beat the game early.
Oh. What now?
Oh, that's cheap.
That's fucking bullshit.
Sorry, you have to lose the arm for this game to be cool.
For this game to be. One interesting detail, if you noticed right before the start of the fight, Wolf kind of fumbled with his sword before he pulled it out, whereas at the end of the game he pulls it out quickly and confidently.
Oh, that's a nice little detail.
At least it's comfy.
So he's really gonna walk like he didn't get stabbed through the chest twice?
That reminds me of like some Dragon Ball Z games where you're playing through the story mode as a particular character. You're in the middle of a fight, a cutscene happens, and it's like you're getting beat up and you haven't been actually hit once because that's what the plot says.
I thought you were going to say something like, you know, you're in the middle of Namek and you're Broly.
The Frieza saga would end in a minute if he were.
So if you do give Kuro the charm, you have the option to go to the sculptor and return it. Just in case you're done taking all the damage. I'll spoil it now. I do take it back after a point because I just get sick of it. It's mostly to show off New Game Plus rather than to do a complete second playthrough because we've already seen the game.
Right. I assume that most, if not all, of the game is like the same from this point on.
Yeah, there's not much different. The majority of this video specifically is what the game is like in New Game Plus and refighting some bosses for the hell of it. The next two parts is a bit more stuff that I actually missed.
I always think you're gonna go for an axe kick when you do that.
That'd be dope.
I think this was the fight where I realized, oh, hold the sword up, don't pump it. Nope, I'm still doing it. Never mind. It was at some point in New Game Plus, maybe New Game Plus 2, where I finally figured it out. I'm too low to the ground. Oh no, it's not working.
Ah, the Mushroom Man falls.
I really like that. Where did he go?
I'm watching this and I'm cringing, but I'm also realizing I tried recording some more footage recently, and I have no muscle memory anymore, and it would be much worse.
Oh boy.
So take what you can get, is what I'm saying.
That's exactly what happened when I tried to pick up Dark Souls where I left off. I played for 5 minutes, realized I lost it all, and then I put it back down.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to restart all over.
I plan on it.
Yeah, bosses where you got the prayer beats the first time around will usually just give you money now. Money, maybe a Juzo statue.
This one for good measure.
Can I dive bomb him? Yes, I can.
This is basically what everybody thinks a ninja is like. Like, they just go around being badass with a sword and nothing else.
Where are you? There you are. Pretty well hidden.
Jump, hit the fucking tree trunk.
And then you rip part of the tree and you dive it into its skull.
Saved it.
Hey, Inosuke. You get a raw deal.
Oh, Sega. なんじゃ、黙ってしもって。腹でも痛いかの？そなたは昔から腹を下しやすかったな。
It's empty now.
まあよい。せがれよ。この鈴をそなたに託そう。若様のこのま。
That's probably the creepiest way to get that bell. Just stand silently for this poor old woman who doesn't know you're not her son.
The clerk see you. Oh, Inosuke, it's good to see you.
I think you would need to get the tackle board again before you're able to buy the divine confetti from everyone. So gotta go through the whole game before you can get more of that. Stock up before you go to New Game Plus. Can I actually stealth this guy properly now? Yes, I can. Finally.
Oh my god. You just immediately yonked him off of his perch.
Let me set you free to stab you.
So the people with red eyes, you only need to use the fire once. That will freak them out. And then if you do it again, it'll freak them out again, but they'll also catch fire. But if you do just 2 in quick succession, that's basically a waste. Like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi.
Oh, come on.
Ha, I can deflect that.
I love this guy. Like, not only is he doing wrestling moves, he's doing them with all of, like, the pomp and show-offiness of actual wrestlers. It's great.
I can't decide if I like fighting him or not.
Well, I like watching you fight him, and isn't that enough?
I have a life outside of you, Jacob.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Whoa. I mean, I don't really think about you when we're done recording.
See, look, this is what I was talking about. You can't just jump on them.
Ah, so this is the Goomba of Sekiro.
Well, there are lizards. Those are more like the Koopas, I guess.
Yeah.
But can you kick him and have him slide across the floor?
But if you remember the demon bell, activating this just makes all the enemies harder. And that sounds like fun.
Do not ring this bell. Press X to ring the bell.
I really like From Software. Jesus. I really like how From Software has all these things to make the game even harder for you.
You do have the ability to cast out the demon again. Just go in your inventory and use the bell demon item.
Okay, that's just a human eye. I thought it was like a baby dragon with a gigantic eyeball.
I'm already here, dude.
Wolf is now deaf.
Just want to be sure. Well, we want the demon before we fight Gyoubu the demon. New Game Plus, regular New Game, no matter what, Gyoubu is one of my favorite bosses.
Oh yeah, I remember this big bastard.
He's always fun to fight.
Jacked horse.
And it's stock sound effects.
I want to watch the movie or play the game where there are no stock sound effects. They're all recorded genuinely. Every single one of them.
Well, I mean, it is possible. It just takes 100,000 years, but it's there.
And 100,000 million bajillion dollars.
And the right ear to make sure that it doesn't sound like another already recorded stock sound effect.
Yeah. Not only do they not want them to be stock, they don't want them to be confused with stock sound effects either. Come here.
It was more like, I'll come to you.
My coat caught it.
He doesn't seem to have a very intimidating face.
Well, it's not what I'm looking at. Oh god.
You know, good point.
I thought the horse was gonna frog splash you for a sec.
I think what's fun about this guy is he has very clear tells. He has a lot of wind up to his swings, but they're all about the same speed. Makes him pretty consistent to fight.
That chip damage is really adding up.
It's more like chunk damage at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do like these types of bosses that when you first encounter them, you're just like, how is this even possible? But then once you learn everything, you realize it's actually very simplistic, and it's just teaching you how to play the game.
Well, the thing is with Gyoubu, I've never lost to him once. Even though it looks like I should.
Yeah, why don't you? Come on.
I actually made that harder on myself. I have a later version of the firecrackers where if you hold the button down, they have a delayed ignite. Get off him.
Papa. I didn't ask for this.
He called me Onikage. My name is Roger. And when you fight bosses, you can still use their memories to increase your attack power. You can basically increase it infinitely. Now this chest up here had a prayer bead. Not sure what it has now, though. You have a Jizo statue.
Yo, baby.
I really thought it was just gonna be those two moths, like a cartoon when you open up a wallet.
Yoshi, I don't think you were here for the Blazing Bowl.
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Well, now you see him in New Game Plus when he's even harder.
Well, wow.
Not this guy.
No, I mean, like, that was a good block. The fact that it was a spinning shuriken and he moved his arms left and right repeatedly to block it.
The further into New Game Plus you go, the more health these guys have, and the less likely that the bolt charging out will kill them for you. So I prefer to just take care of them myself. Alright. Come on out, big boy. I've got an umbrella.
Ah, yes, the Watusi.
It's just trying to get the thing off its head, let's be honest.
Yeah, probably. One of the best ways to stagger him is to hit him right in the face. You know, the place you don't want to be.
So I know sometimes there are just enemies here that exist because you have to fight it, but does this have a backstory, or...?
It was just one way the Ashina army tried to weaponize a bowl.
Oh, okay.
Feels like that's gonna eventually end badly. Eventually all that hay is gonna be burnt and it's gonna go right to its scalp.
I mean, I figured there had to be some sort of story reason. I can't imagine From Software being like, you know what would be really funny?
And maybe how they came up with the sword wolf. Not this sword wolf, but... Actually, I'm pretty sure we already made that joke.
No, I'm pretty sure that has a story reason too. Sleep. So that actually went worse than first time through. But this is dialogue that I missed. How do you see me? Guess what I've been up to. I think I might actually have been dying. I think she has Dragon Rod now. If you remember early in the LP, she did get Dragon Rod, but I beat the Hirata estate, so she died anyway.
Is there a way to prevent that entirely?
Preventing her dying? No. I mean, don't go to Hirata estate, that's one thing. But I think she's gonna die anyway because the Interior Ministry invades and they occupy this house. What even the fuck? Oh, hi.
That asshole over there is having a touching moment. Let's get him.
Let's boo and jeer him.
Wait, I can't see him anymore.
Once he's done talking to that lady, ooh, I'm gonna give him a gumption. Sure.
I'm gonna give him some chewing gum.
I'm gonna give him a gun. So you were wondering if you could take out this guy from above. You can.
Based.
I'm much more practiced at fighting you guys now. The first fight with this guy in the LP was one of the low points for me.
I could really see why you took off the thing that gives you chip damage later.
Yeah.
Goddamn, that gets ridiculous. It's not chip damage anymore at some point.
The Demon Bell probably isn't helping.
No. You did do better, though.
Because I took out half his health immediately. Excuse me.
He's gone, whatever.
It sounded like he wasn't ready for it. That also used to be a prayer bead. So it's kind of random on what you get. Now I do want to show off a sequence break. You kind of have to go up and around in the castle before you can get up to Kuro. But if you can get this jump just right...
Did he just blow up?
The one that was already on the ground did.
Okay.
Shit.
This jump is tricky. You have to run into the wall, turn, and then jump, sort of when you're already in the air. The annoying thing is you can get caught on that pillar, but what you're trying to do is grab the awning. Like this. There you go. You want to be able to jump off of the awning and land on top of it. And with that, you can skip the inside of the castle and go straight to fighting Genichiro.
Very nice.
Speaking of which... Round 4 at this point?
Let's Genichiro it up.
I wanted to at least get up to this fight with the charm and the demon bell. Or without the charm, rather.
Now, I obviously didn't lose the first time at all.
If anything, you've only made me more powerful.
Despite being stabbed twice. That really irritates me. They couldn't even think of a reason. Like, he doesn't, like, grab his side or something. I'll get you next time. Or, I don't know, he puts, like, a charm on himself. He's just okay.
Well, he is immortal, too.
Okay.
Like, you don't know it until after this fight. But
Right.
it makes sense that he could just take anything. Whoop. Nope, get on the ground.
Watch out for random shurikens, Sekiro.
Nope. Okay, fine, get out of there.
You're not gonna back me into a corner a second time. Damn it.
Jesus.
Ow. Jesus Christ.
Oof. Yeah.
The triple.
The one nice thing, if you heal when he's not in the middle of an animation, he tries to punish you with that big wind-up arrow, but you heal before he fires the arrow, so it's not really much of a punishment. This right here is how you cheese the fight. You get him into that specific corner, stop locking onto him, face slightly away, and start swinging. Because you're not locked onto him, he can't block your attacks.
That's kind of funny. How did he know my weakness? Being too polite to close the door.
Okay, dash forward. There we go. How the fuck did you do that? He didn't even let me get in the air.
It's really cool, but it's also fucking horrifying.
Yeah. Jeez. I'm trying to jump, but like I got the timing really bad. And to close this off, one of the hardest mini-bosses. Ah, damn it, he sees you no matter what.
Oh yeah, this twat.
And I'm charmless, so I have to deflect this. That's not useful for this. I don't think the long spark is either, frankly. Actually.
Wolf, please don't destroy the rest of the artwork.
This took longer than I'd like to admit.
Gotta be patient. Gotta have that patience with this game.
I do have a persimmon. I think that's a heal over time, though. And it didn't use it. No. Ultimate heal. Guro saves me yet again.
It's what he's here for.
And to later be killed by Genichiro.
So this episode was just kind of Thorn's revenge.
And just reminding me at how I'm really not good at Sekiro.
Better than me.
If you're able to clear a From Software game, you're pretty good at the game. That's how I see it.
So after a point, I do return the charm, just because I get tired of that shit. I keep the Demon Bell for a while. So next time, more going through No Game Plus, revisiting some of the enemies that are a bit harder now. and checking out a few things that I missed, including you might remember that samurai at the Hirata estate. There was more with that guy that we didn't get to see first time around.
Question, does beating New Game Plus give you a new ending?
No.
Oh.
But you do have the ability to choose one of the other endings if you do everything you need to.
Okay.
What I was doing in part 29 was I was making backup saves. I sat and saved at the idol, and then I copied that save, and then I went back to it and replaced the current save every time I wanted to see the new ending. If you want to do that in a normal game without doing save finagling, you have to actually complete the game again.
That's a lot of work.
Which is why I did that instead.